They called it the Nullification Crisis. A storm between Washington and South Carolina. And standing in the eye of it was King Andrew, the president who believed the Union was his to command. When a state defied his law, he didn't negotiate. He prepared for war. He asked Congress for the force bill, a law to unleash the army against his own people, to march federal troops into South Carolina and hang the men who dared resist. Even Calhoun, his own vice president.
I will hang the first rebel I can reach, upon the first tree I can find.
The line between president and king vanished that night. Congress gave him what he wanted. The force bill passed. One man now held the power to turn the army inward.
To make war, not a brawl. Home. South Carolina today. Who will he hang tomorrow?
Name king and was no longer satire. It was warning.
But preserving the Union.
They called it tyranny in uniform.
And between those words, a republic trembled.
South Carolina refused to bow. Its leaders declared the force bill null and void. Militias armed themselves. Families whispered war, and the Union trembled like a bridge in a storm. Jackson answered with silence and soldiers. He ordered
Prepare
federal troops.
gunboats to move south and gallows to stand ready.
The message was clear. The Union would be preserved, even if it bled. In 1833, Henry Clay forged a fragile peace, a compromise to calm the storm Jackson had unleashed. The nation stepped back from the brink, but something deeper had changed. Americans had seen, for the first time, that even in a republic, one man could rule with the fury of a king, and the shadow of that power would follow the White House for centuries to come. Nearly 2 centuries later, another crisis divides a nation. Different time, same instinct, to rule, not lead. A different president gives the same order. History doesn't repeat itself. It recruits new actors. And again, the answer comes in uniforms and orders. The faces change. The reflex remains. Each time power feels threatened, the crown grows back. Only this time, it wears a flag instead of gold. The movement rises again. No Kings. Echoing the motto, No Kings. We reveal how history itself warned us first. Not because we hate leaders, but because we've seen what happens when they forget they're not gods. They called Andrew Jackson a hero, the man who saved the Union. But history has a cruel sense of humor. Even tyrants wear medals when the crowd is loud enough. Every empire learns to disguise its cage as a stage. And every generation, someone new calls it progress. Power never dies, it only changes hands. From King Andrew to those who follow, each learned how easy it was to wear the crown again. That's why we remember. That's why we question. Because the moment we stop watching, history puts the crown back on. Power corrupts. History judges. This is why no kings. If history spoke to you today, let it echo forward. Like, share, subscribe, and keep the fire alive.